Hey guys, Callie here today. And what I want to talk to you about is the gun that I love. It's called the RighteousVII. Now this is one of my favorite auto rifles, and I'll tell you why. Also, I'd like to talk to you about weapons' effective range and how to use it to your advantage. I'm also going to give you some rumble tips to help your game. Now you guys might think that I'm camping a little bit in this video. That's because I'm playing to showcase the RighteousVII and the tips I'm going to give you.
Rumble.
So I have the vendor role of the RighteousVII, 150 marks.
The enemy is
It has perfect balance, counterbalance, and reinforced barrel, which are awesome perks for this weapon. Alright, tip, choose your engagements. If you notice in this engagement, I'm immediately going to get pinched. So I'm immediately going to rotate to the outside behind them. And then I get the easy cleanup. Now this is the part where I said, it might get a little camping. This is free for all. So I'm in my spawn. There's a spawn to the left of me, to the right of me. So I'm going to continue to get 1v1 engagements. So another thing I mean by choosing your engagements, don't be afraid to run. Don't be afraid to get behind cover. I'll flee from a kid if he has the higher ground, and I'll get a better position. And then when he comes after me, I'm going to take him out. And this is kind of a 101 tip, but if you see any of your YouTubers or gamers that play often, you'll notice that their eyes rotate to their radar, and it's constantly bouncing up to the radar. I mean, every second they're looking. Whether you're fleeing or engaging, use your vertical space. That is very, very important. Always use it. Don't be afraid to jump in the air, try to outmaneuver them. Another tip, keep your enemies to a good, effective range for this Suros. There's a sweet spot. I mean, in a second here, a Titan's going to come around the corner and annihilate me. You want to stay out of shotgun range, you want to stay out of shoulder charge range, but you want to still be able to get the max damage possible and keep them from running up on you. And that's why you see me watching these lanes. Another thing I love is Puppeteer. If you run it with the Elite controller, it's way OP. What it does is it allows you to crouch shot by pushing the right stick. And you can kind of bounce up and down, or work it into your strafe, and you'll outshoot a lot of kids. And it's a beautiful, beautiful perk to have on your controller. And you'll notice even on this side of the map, I'm keeping my distance. I'm keeping that range right at that sweet spot. I'm choosing my engagements. I'm controlling my side of the map, and I can rush with the best of them. Last word shotguns. But the thing is that I want to use my sprint to get away. If you walk around the maps and slowly engage your targets, I mean, tell me how many times you guys get caught up sprinting up to somebody and you're like sprint locked and you get shot down. So you want to kind of use your sprint, your map movement wisely. And now I want to talk to you guys about supers. There's some good offensive supers, there's some defensive supers, or there's some that do a little bit of both. Now, me, I'm a striker Titan right now, so basically I'm going to use it as a defensive super. I don't want to die. So that's my whole goal, is to up my KD. So I'm going to use it defensively. And when this Hammer Titan comes after me, I'm gonna just use it on him, or I'm gonna go after him with it. Anytime there's a super on the map, I'm gonna make sure I'm aware of where it's at. You can hear it on your mic. And then we all loathe the shotgunning rushing kids. That's all they use is their shotguns. My recommendation for you is always have a backup plan. Like, be in a position to where you can back up. Like, keep your distance in the first place, but they're gonna try to come in. So bait them in and make sure you can back up as they're rushing at you to fire your shots, and make sure you drop them before they get to you. And sometimes that doesn't always work. I mean, I took 2 deaths to shotgun rushing Titans. I mean, it's rough, but just play smart, do your best, and you'll come out on top. You really there's a counter for everything. And you'll notice all the tips that I'm giving you, even with the gunplay, I am using them all in this video. Whether I'm getting rushed by shotgunners or grenades thrown at me, using my vertical space to escape, I'm doing it all. The crouch shot is very important. If you crouch, if you make somebody miss 1 shot, that is a huge difference in winning or losing a gunfight. So you want to strafe, left to right, you know, try to juke them out, and then throw a little crouch in there, or maybe even bounce and strafe. It just depends on your game style, and that could be the difference between winning or losing a game or a gunfight. And another thing I want you guys to think about like the weapon that you pick up, how it plays on the map. You know, you're going to be on close quarters maps sometimes. You might not be able to use, you know, a grasp of Moloch or, you know, a pulse rifle or a scout. Think about how they work and how you should play the map with them. Like if I have a last word and a shotgun on a small map, I'm probably going to move around the map a lot faster. I'm going to, you know, be more of a rushing type, versus if I got a scout and sniper, I'm going to play laxed and laid back and kind of hang down sniper lanes. We all have different gaming styles. I tend to use a little bit of everything, but just try to play smarter. And this is the part of the game that I love. Now everybody's pissed. They're like, Callie's camping, so everybody starts rushing me all at once, like, and I just get to pick up off everybody right now, and it is a great time. I thoroughly enjoy this. Well, I really enjoyed making this video. It was a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and tricks. Callie out.